What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, if you aren't a part of the Patreon, you wouldn't know that I put out an alert about 21 hours ago, 24 hours ago, let's just say a day ago, um, for Algorand. It was a position that I had previously that I decided to figure out where the low is, and I was going to be able to buy at some of these lows. Now, this isn't the absolute low point, but I did want to wait until I had some capital in order to rebuy because I had this in the past and I was gaining quite a bit from it. So I decided to buy into it again. Now, in the past, it was actually working out for me to where I gained all the way up to $6,000 from it. But that was unrealized gains. Obviously, the market did come down, and I was gaining an APY with it, but it wasn't really working with the amount that cryptocurrency was coming back down. So I took a loss on that, I believe. But now is um, the new start for Algorand for me. And I put out an alert, like I said, a day ago, talking about Algorand. If you guys want the early access to that, you can always join my Patreon. Um, and you can get that early access whenever I'm planning on buying something or selling something, anything there. Anyways, we're going to be talking about Algorand in this video and breaking down why I'm deciding to buy it, the main reasons, and also what I see that's a benefit or maybe a flaw if I have any. So, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. Again, I already mentioned my Patreon, but if you guys want to check it out, here's the Patreon, and literally right here you can see when I bought $320 worth of Algorand. Now I was just starting with $300. I was actually going to um, buy more than that, but for some reason, I don't know why Coinbase is saying that, I have insufficient funds because I do not at all. It's just maybe the way they're reading the bank account. But I feel like they want me to use my credit card over my bank account because it charges more fees. Because if I use my credit card, it will go through, or sorry, debit card, it will go through. But if I use my bank account, it doesn't want to go through. So I don't know what the hell Coinbase is doing, but I bought $320 worth 21 hours ago, and you can see that I talked about this about 21, 22 hours ago. I did end up putting out an alert and say that I was looking at Algorand at a certain price, especially where we see it compared to Bitcoin, also where we see it compared to previous levels that it was at. So let's get into the reasons why I decided to buy it. Again, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. But if we look at Algorand, currently it's at 30 cents. It's up about 1%. And what we are seeing with this, we see a low in the last day of 29.65, a high of 30. And if we look at the last year, we're going to see the last year around that 27-cent mark versus the high of $2.83. So it's very, very close to the lows. That's usually one sign that I like to see is when it is very, very close to where the low point is. That's a point to where you should invest. Even though it's not the absolute low point, it's close to that low point. So when you do see a bull run, you know that it can go a lot higher than where it is. If we look at the market cap, we're looking at a $2 billion market cap. Fully diluted is a $3 billion market cap. So we're basically looking at, 30% that still is left out there. $70 million in volume. We obviously want to see that higher, but with a position that a lot of people are staking, you're not really going to see as high of volume because people are holding the position, and that's a lot of the reason why you do see increases. They're holding the position, gathering more Algorand, investing that or restaking that Algorand as well, and just going on about their day. Now, if you look at the circulating supply, again, you're looking at 7 billion that's out there in supply, which you have a max supply of about 10 billion, which means it can be diluted a little bit. But if we look at the overall movement, we look at the overall market cap, we understand that it does have way more potential than where it is. I see this definitely, hovering around that $10 billion, $20 billion market cap, at which if we go in the past and we look at the price points and we also look at the market cap, let's say all history. If we look at all history, we're going to see the prices that it was at, $2.16, seeing it up here at, $2.38. Now, this is depending on what we are looking at, you know, day wise, where it did end at. But if we look at the market cap, we're seeing it above that $10 billion market cap level. Yes, it didn't stay there for a long time. It did hold for a number of months before it did start to fall down. But you can see it up in those levels again in the future. And I expect to see, even if it does introduce all of that supply, I still expect to see that. So right now you're gaining a decent amount APY wise, and you can hold that. And hopefully it goes from 30 to a dollar very, very quickly, 30 cents to a dollar very quickly, which means you would triple your investment at the moment. And that's not a bad thing at all. So I'm looking to continuously buy more. I was actually looking to buy about $1,000, but I only bought 300 because of Coinbase's issue for some reason. And it let me use my bank account with 300, but it didn't let me use my bank account with 1,000. Maybe some funds weren't settled, but that doesn't make sense because I have a lot of funds that should be settled. I'm not going to go into detail about how much funds are settled there. So we'll see how that works out. But again, we're sitting at about 30 cents, up about 1% on the day. We have a lot of room for growth with this position. So if we go over to Algorand, in my assets in Coinbase, you're going to see that I have about 1,000. You're going to see I have about $285. Um, and the typical days of hold time for Algorand is around 19. So people are staking it. They're just not holding it for as long because of what it once was, right? Because it was something that was being held for 60, 70, 80 days, but then the earning, the APY came off of Coinbase. It was something that people weren't really seeing a benefit from. And now that we are at this low price, I definitely see a benefit getting 5.75% APY on Coinbase. So I'm going to look to probably hold somewhere around, let's say, 4 to 5,000 of this, maybe 3,000 of it because it'll be $1,000, and then hopefully gain quite a bit from it with the APY, as well as seeing the price increase up to hopefully a $10 billion market cap or a $20 billion market cap. So again, if you guys want these alerts way ahead of time and when I'm buying it, now it is sort of at the same price. It's only one day ago, and I decided to make this video because I really want to see where this goes, and hopefully other people can like go in the comment section and say, hey, yeah, I believed in Algorand, when it was at 27 cents, and I want to see that, right? If people are buying at 27 cents, I want to see that someone bought at 27 cents. I want to see that people are believing in this APY and all of that. So anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, definitely follow me there. Don't forget about my Patreon, guys. If you want some of these buy alerts that we go through, whether it's, Algorand, or we're talking about other things, USTC, or we're talking about ADA, or, Terra exit plans. There's a bunch of different stuff on here. And we will continue to post different things as we do make purchases. So definitely go ahead and check that out. We have multiple levels of memberships if you guys are interested. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Don't forget, if you guys want to become a member on the channel, there's also memberships on the channel that you guys can get some different detail for. But anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.